Paco Podcast. Midnight Paco. Midnight Paco Podcast. Midnight Paco Podcast. See a trucker, blast a trucker. Hey, life. It's also more
Yo, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Midnight Paco Podcast. As always, you can follow me at Justin Fuller Comedy on all platforms.
I am the_great_COREE. That's where you can find me, or you can follow us both at the Midnight Paco Podcast on Instagram.com. Right. This guy has a website, JustinFullerComedy.com. Check it out. Check it out, and thank you. And this is your first time viewing us, please hit the like.
Yes.
Subscribe.
Notifications if you would.
Yeah, so you can get notified of new episodes and things like that. You know, we talk about comedy. We talk, because we're both comedians.
Yes.
He's a comedian.
Yes, me, him, you.
I try real hard to make people laugh.
I try my best.
And we talk about, current events.
Yeah.
We talk about just
whatevs.
Regular things, real life situations.
Sometimes we just, we talk about our lives. And
our experiences in comedy.
Yeah, a lot of those.
The things that, because, for all the new comics out there that's just clicking onto our channel, you know what?
Who?
If you subscribe and like, we pretty much journaled.
From day one?
Our journey from day one.
Yeah, 100%.
On this podcast, y'all.
So to the Midnight Paco Podcast, brought to you in part by the Acumen Paralegal Services. Help you help yourself the legal way. The services that they offer is they help with documents that need to be typed. Guardianships, probate, divorce, wills and trust, complaints, business organization, financial planning, and legal research and writing. Go ahead and give them a call at 216-727-0049 or 216-456-2000. Michelle White will get you right.
I'm not saying this because I'm cool seeing that's Justin Fuller, but this is what I'm saying. I wish I had, as a new comic, I wish I had a Cool C and a Justin Fuller to reference to our podcast, the Midnight Paco Podcast, 100%. Along with Hot Breath, Joel Byers.
Yes.
We're like the only ones that really talk about this.
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you speak on it all the time, the ethics, in comedy, just being there and the rules.
Well, the ethics and the rules, you just got to have respect for the game.
Boiled down. Yep.
Respect for the game.
If you're going to do it.
If you're going to do it and take it seriously, you want to be respectful of the game, meaning that you stay in. You go do an open mic, you stay and watch everything, because guess what? It's school for you.
Yeah. Everybody goes up is different. You can learn something from everybody. What to do or what not to do.
Exactly.
Either way.
What to do, what not to do, what not to say. Don't run the light. If it's a clean place, you got to respect the rules of the club. Meaning don't run the lights.
Yep.
Don't drop F-bombs.
If it says don't drop F-bombs.
Well, if it says clean.
Yeah.
Be clean.
Be clean, yeah.
And as new comics, a lot of times we don't understand or know that you are signaled to get off the stage.
Yeah. Well, see, if you don't know, because I'm trying to think. The first time if I went up, if I knew there was going to be a light in the back, I think I did. I think I paid attention, but I had my shit timed out. It was timed out. It was timed out. Yeah.
You've always been timed.
Yeah, it was timed.
Even you wouldn't do nothing unless you knew exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly how long it was going to take.
Yeah.
And that's one thing that people don't realize. Like, you could be great, you could have the crowd going, you could be funny as what, but if you run that light, that's a sign of disrespect to the club.
Yeah.
That's saying F everybody that's coming up after you because you want to get your things out.
Mm-hmm.
So you gotta respect that light.
And the worst thing is when you try and rush it out, it's usually not worth it.
No.
You know what I mean? They try and rush it out.
But
Sometimes
some people don't rush it out, and they just
keep on
with their joke and try to finish it.
Yeah. Oh God.
It sucks anyway.
It sucks. It sucks anyway. Which, it's because usually if they're running a light, they're not telling jokes, they're just talking, and usually they're losing all track, and they're just up there venting about something, you know what I mean, and they're just rambling about stuff, and they're not telling jokes. Usually if you're up there, and you have joke format, you're telling jokes, it's about time to get off. So there are some people that do just
when I'm hosting, and I realize there may be some new comics there, I try to be very clear.
No, oh yeah, you're pretty good.
I try to be very clear.
You threaten them.
I'll be like, look, if you see me coming towards the stage, that means it's time to wrap it up. And if you don't, I'm going to tackle you.
Tackle your ass.
Off the stage. I'm talking about Lawrence Taylor.
Coked up.
I'm talking about LT, not thinking about nothing but rack off the stage. LT, he's not thinking about the game. He's thinking about getting his
freak on. Yeah, he's ready to. From what we were heard, allegedly, right?
That's what he said.
This is right. This is true.
LT said he wasn't thinking about nothing but smoking crack.
That's crazy. That's crazy. Because he had so much money and crack's cheap.
So he said he used to leave the house and has a house full of strangers and come home to a house full of strangers.
Crazy.
And I know it was in a mansion. I know he had a great house.
Oh, yeah.
But imagine coming home and all you care about is getting high after your game.
I mean, that's crazy. That sounds like a pretty good. No, just if you're able to.
What the?
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
I
people.
just want to come home to a house full of crackheads.
No, unless they got big boobs. I'm kidding. Jokes, people. Jokes. No, that's nuts. That's like a movie type shit. You know what I mean?
That's the way he was living.
That was like Half Baked, the dude on the couch.
He was on the couch.
But he wasn't a crackhead.
No, he was just on the couch.
He was just chilling, didn't know who he was. Just bullied his way in. It's like somebody I know in our lives. CEO.
Hey.
Not you, sir. Somebody else.
Not that CEO.
Yeah, not that.
But the CEO of the Midnight Paco.
Yeah.
Everybody has somebody they have to answer to.
A figurehead.
Yeah, everybody got a big bruh.
Yeah, big bruh. Big bruh.
Hey, if you hear us talk, yeah, Justin started this. Yeah, Cool C started this. But it wouldn't have been possible without
the
CEO.
The CEO. Facts.
It wouldn't have been possible without.
Yeah.
Midnight Paco.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Everybody thinks that I'm Midnight and he's Paco.
Yeah, no, that's not the case.
Or who's Paco? It's Midnight Paco.
It's a mystery.
Midnight Paco is Midnight Paco.
It's a straight killer.
Straight killer. Oh, Midnight? Oh. He's a killer.
Straight killer.
Straight killer. And I don't want no problems.
No.
I don't want no problems.
But let's go back to what you were talking about, man, in the comedy world, because it's your hosting is on point.
Thank you.
You're being a clean comedian. You're on point.
Thank you.
I read the line all the time. I think we've both grown.
Yes, I mean because it's the way it's the way we came into the game.
With our mindset.
Yeah. Look, it was a club that we worked out of. Shout out to Pete.
R.I.P. Pete.
R.I.P. Pete. He allowed us to work out. He allowed us, and he had the rules. His rules was 5 minute clean.
Yeah.
And so that's my foundation of 5 minutes clean. And one of the things is, like in any club, you don't want to run the light. No,
and you know what's good about that too is you get used to it. It's easier because certain places they do it differently, but and expect there's going to be a light somewhere. You know what I mean? So it's
like what? Now that we know.
Yeah.
And by doing it, we can look at all those performances from Comic View,
Right.
from Def Jam. We know
when they got the light. Because they always like this or
they'll nod.
Yeah.
And they're like, yeah, I got to get out of here.
Yeah.
And I always wondered, like, when I saw comedians that was doing good,
why'd they get off?
I'm like, you're doing good. You're doing great.
Right.
He was like, well, I got to get out of here. They got lit up.
Yeah.
They got the signal to get up out of there.
Yeah.
And now knowing that.
Well, now, were they doing 5 or 7 minutes?
I think they were doing like 5 minutes.
Okay.
I think they were doing like 5 minutes, or maybe, I don't think they were doing even 10 minutes. I think they were doing 5, like on Def Comedy Jam.
Wow.
So they came and brought it.
So how do you redo something like that? Is it the environment, or is it just, you know what I'm saying? How did that get so big when there's so many showcases people try to put on? You know what I mean? How did that one take off? Was it just because it was filmed, or like the club? Like what idea? Was Russell Simmons, right?
Russell Simmons.
Yeah.
I think it was Russell Simmons, the location, and the exposure. Because people was tuned in for Def Comedy Jam.
I mean, Martin was a good host.
Martin, Joe Torre.
Yeah.
Whoever hosted was a great host.
Yeah.
But it was just the comedy. You wanted to see comedy.
Yeah.
When you wasn't going to the improv, like I wasn't going to the, we
on
had
a regular basis.
improv, and, before Hilarities came.
Right.
Improv was really all we have. There was other rooms in the city that you really didn't know about, but you had to seek after it.
Right.
But it was like comedians, you like, okay, comedy is available. And then Comic View on BET, that was a big staple in my life coming up.
Oh, yeah.
Shout out to Comic View. And,
Yep.
Maybe we'll have some guests from Comic View. We already had one that was on Comic View.
Yes, we did.
Shout out to
Rob Allen. Yeah, Jr.
On Comic View.
Yeah.
So hopefully we'll see some more and have some more insight from individuals that was actually on Comic View.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Yeah, that'll be great. So,
Right.
It's a lot of opportunities that, were missed.
Yeah.
But, comedy is like, it's like almost like something, like if you don't seek after it, it's always been there.
Dude, that's what messes with me, man, is because, like you said, growing up, that's all I watched. I'd come home from the bar, and just put on something as long as it was comic, BET or wherever, to watch some comedy, and I would just fall asleep or some. I remember falling asleep to this one dude. All I heard, this was one of my favorite jokes. It was like he was trying to fall asleep, and all I hear was dun 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 dun. Something has to rhyme with orange. Like you're trying to fall asleep, and your mind is just like wandering. You know what I mean? And that one always that stuck with me all the time. And I'm always just like, I would love to do it, but there was no comedy club, I think, in Erie at the time. And I definitely didn't think of going to do open mics or nothing like that. You know what I mean? Because I was just focused, because that was never a thought that I could go and do it. Never occurred to me, go do comedy. Yeah. No, you got to go to school, get a degree, and get a job. That was growing up. That was what your life was structured at. That's what we were groomed to do in this life, in this culture, or whatever the case. You know what I mean? To keep the fucking engine running, keep everything moving smoothly.
Those were like safe things. Those were like get a what do they call it? Not a craft. What I'm looking for? Get a trade.
A trade, yeah.
If you're not going to go to college, get a trade.
Yeah.
Make you some money.
I wasn't great in baseball. My dad tried to get me into baseball. I was good in baseball, but I wasn't great in baseball. So it was just something I did. I wasn't like those guys that were all about it. You know what I mean? And you could tell a baseball player from a
be honest with you, no shot to anybody that looked after me. They always asked me what I wanted to do. And I said, I wouldn't mind having my own talk show.
Right.
And they said, well, that's great. But what do you really want to do? And I'm like, that's what I want to do.
Right.
I want to talk to people. I want to interview people. I want to know what gets them going. And I want to be that connector.
Yeah.
Oh, so you're into that? I know a guy.
Right.
Let me introduce you guys, and maybe you guys can work out.
I mean, you're real good at that.
Thank you, man.
Because your memory is outstanding.
I don't remember nothing.
I mean,
Who are you? What's your
yep.
Oh.
You already know. That's crazy how good your shit is. Either way, no, that's I wish I had the ability to do that, you know what I mean, and recall things like this and that. But I've always wanted to talk too. But that's why I went to school for communications. But when I started looking at the jobs in like the radio and shit, it's like I don't want to do that stuff. You know, I wanted to do radio, but like to start off, you know what I mean? I was just thinking of the things you got to go through, and I'm just like, I ain't trying to do that. I need to make money now.
Well,
you know what I mean?
These are things that people already know about me, and they know about you. I mean, okay, you know, just for the sake of time.
Yep.
We just had a presidential election.
Oh yes, we did.
And
I mean, you said who was gonna win.
Well, yeah, I predicted it because I predict a lot of things. And here go another prediction of mine. You know what? They always say people got a lot of great things to say about you.
Yeah.
But you just got to die
to
hear it. Okay, here's a correct prediction of mine.
Shit.
I say a lot of things on this here platform.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody listens to it.
No.
Nobody listens. Nobody is, saying things. After I'm dead and gone, they're going to be like, damn, he was the GOAT.
He was saying all types of shit.
Yeah. Like,
Kanye.
I'm not saying I'm Walt Disney or anything like that, but it's just like, people do a lot of things.
We drop gems, dog.
We do drop gems. I personally, people collect rocks.
Mm-hmm.
They collect stamps, baseball cards, guns, and stuff like that.
Yep.
I'm a constant thinker. I'm thinking all the time. I got a lot of time to think, and a lot of times I'm removing myself from situations, and I'm like looking at things from above, and I try to do preventive things, or I try to move a certain way, and I see a lot of things that's going to happen. So it's like, one of my other predictions is we're going to be apologizing to these animals. We're going to be apologizing to the monkeys and to the gorillas and things. We're going to be apologizing to them one day.
Wait, which ones?
All of them.
I mean, the ones in zoos are criminals. That's why we locked them up.
We're going to be apologizing to all of these.
That's why we locked them up. They're in jail.
All of these animals, because pretty much, these animals are proven every day that they're like thinking organisms.
Oh, dude, don't get me started, man.
Including plants.
I'm a little bitch when it comes to shit like that,
But I'm just saying, man. Including plants. And I'm not saying that you should, I still think this is where I draw the line. I think if you have a cage for your dog, you shouldn't have a dog. Right. That's what I think.
Yep.
But I still think there should be boundaries for your dog. I don't think dogs belong in the bed with you.
I'm sorry.
I don't think that. I think mind. That's like, okay, if you have a dog in your bed, and you're single, you should work on your relationships with humans.
Damn. I can't say that, man. My boy gets into bed with me. I can't say that.
I just think that you should, work on your relationships with him.
I mean, when it's time to sleep, he doesn't sleep there unless he feels like coming up. But like throughout, he'll come up there and see and hang out.
Just like this one.
I can't co-sign that. Sorry.
That's okay.
I'm sorry.
That's okay.
Yeah.
For all my ladies out there.
Oh, this one's gonna get deep.
All my ladies out there that never received a Pandora bracelet or necklace, or if you do have a Pandora bracelet or necklace and you have like one or two charms, maybe you should consider being a nicer person, and then you'll have a Pandora bracelet or necklace. Or if you have one and you have few charms, be a nicer person. So you can get your charms up, boo.
Get your charms up, boo.
Get your charms up, boo. Be a nicer person. Get your charms up. But like I said, like, get your charms up, boo.
Get your charms up, boo. Make me some breakfast. I'll get you a good job.
A good job charm.
Yeah.
Huh? Or maybe
A gold star.
charm.
Charm.
Or a way to go charm.
High five charm.
Or a yeah charm.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, Pandora, make a yeah charm. It'll be the best selling charm you guys had. Yeah charm. What would that look like?
Not like the Hawk 2. The Hawk 2 charm.
So
That'd be a good one. It's kind of like, oh, yeah. After your Hawk 2, it's a, oh, yeah.
you know,
You get a
if you get a
Is that a combo?
it should be. With every hot 2 charm, you get a yeah.
Bam. I'm all over that.
Yeah.
I'm all over that idea right there.
That would probably be your hottest selling
I
charm.
thought he was going to go a different direction with that, ladies, before it all started. But this is a good idea. Get your charms up.
Boo. Valentine's Day is coming up.
Holy shit.
Play it during Valentine's
Oh
Day.
my God. We're going to see this clip later. Do you celebrate Valentine's Day?
Of course I don't.
Yeah, I don't either.
Well, you know what? You should.
Even married, like
You should, man.
I
You're
mean, we
married.
were always there, but we didn't like
Married.
go out and do dinner or nothing like that and
Listen,
buy
listen.
gifts. I'm trying to rethink that whole thing though,
Listen.
because it's still a day,
Listen.
and I'm a romantic.
You're romantic?
Yeah,
You think you are?
yeah. Have you seen the new Mr. Clean commercial?
You should try that.
I'm going
Gave you
to.
that? Yeah, you should try
You already know. Shout out to Sean Showtime.
Yeah, but I'm saying, man, like, you know, I don't know what romantic is. I don't know if I'm romantic. I just be me. You understand what I'm saying? I'm just me.
I mean, do you play music during intercourse?
What you supposed to be playing? Let me lick you up and down until you say stop.
Yes. Let me play with your body, baby. Yes.
That's what you're supposed to play?
Yep. Freak me, baby. Oh, yeah. Yep. Yep. I belong to you. I give
How come you
all
ain't
my...
play bang, 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 ski, 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 bang, 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 ski, 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 bang, 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 ski, ski, ski.
That's song 3.
Oh, that's
You just gotta set the mood.
that's a good never mind. Never mind.
No, that's how you set the mood.
Well, bang, 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 ski, ski,
Yeah,
ski.
yeah. No, 3 songs. Get them up to bang, bang, ski, ski.
Oh, I don't know. I just like the sound, man. I
By
think
that time, you're just better them over saying bang, bang, ski, ski.
or you can. Never mind. It's a great song.
Is it a great song?
It's a great song for rhythm.
Bang, bang, skeet, skeet.
I mean, I'm just saying, like, okay.
Hold on, break it down.
I'm going to break it down. Listen to
Okay.
you.
Okay.
Listen, and take it the way you want. You know, it's different people in the world. My sister taught me this. She told me this.
Okay.
She said, life is either vertical or horizontal.
What the fuck?
That's what she said. She said, that's life. Things go up and down and go left and right.
Mm-hmm.
That's life.
Sometimes you get knocked the fuck out. No, I'm kidding.
So if, and I took it and I just applied it to a lot of things.
Okay. Like what? Elaborate, please.
No.
Okay.
So you guys take it,
Certain things go up and down, and then they go horizontal.
that's life.
That's
Things
life.
go left and right and horizontal. Bang, 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 skeet, skeet, skeet.
Finger in your butt, go tweet, tweet. Shout out to Macho. What do you say? If the brown eye wink, some stink. Some shit. I messed it all up. I apologize, sir.
Shout out to Macho.
Shout out to Macho. He's always got them gems.
Yeah, man. So, life is like,
Hey, man. Shit's crazy, dude, because things happen.
Oh, yeah.
And you think about where you are. And if it wasn't for comedy, I probably would have just been in autopilot, just hating, just doing nothing with myself, man. To be honest with you, because when I decided to do it, and once again, shout out to Joe Byers, Hot Breath, because his is one of the only other platforms that talks about comedy in depth as we do, and have awesome guests that talk about comedy in their, positions and such.
We keep saying Joe Byers, and we keep saying us. But Pierre's Panic Room. Shout out to Pierre's Panic Room.
Pierre's Panic Room.
He gets some, great behind the scene interviews too. And I apologize for not acknowledging Pierre's Panic Room.
Yeah.
Shout out to you, Pierre. I heard you spend some time with some great friends of ours here in Cleveland.
Yeah.
Shout out to you, bro.
Yeah. And I've always loved him in movies.
Yeah, shout out to you.
You know what I mean? So yeah, shout out to him. He does.
I'm sorry for not mentioning you. So I'm gonna add you to that, Pierre.
Yeah, because you're always sending me clips and stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
and we're watching shit. So yeah.
Comedy Hype, they do some behind the scenes too.
Yeah.
But I'm talking about like from the journey of.
Because Comedy Hype, they just talk about stuff though.
Things that happen.
Yeah.
Like that. But, but Pierre, he has
people on there
that talks about behind it.
Yeah.
I apologize.
Yeah.
Pierre's Panic Room. You got some good stuff too, man.
Yeah.
And I appreciate you.
Yeah.
The work you do, your comedy. I'm a fan of your comedy. So, sorry for not mentioning you. Shout out to you, Pierre's Panic Room.
Right.
And us too.
Yeah. Yeah. But it's crazy because we're, like I said, you're coming on your 4 years in the next couple months. And
that's right.
I'm trying to gauge where we're supposed to be at. Where we're at, and I know we're moving a little slower, unfortunately, just because our careers and the way we got to work and how things are. But it's like our material though is where I think it is. You know what I'm saying? Because look, I watch people and shout out the clips and how people put up stuff, and and I know when you're out doing shows, you're able to get clips, but I think about your hour. It always comes back to me for your set, your hour, and I love seeing people post topical stuff and shout out to everybody for working and doing that stuff. But to me, it's always been about trying to build my set, and even just what we were just talking about, trying to add to what I already have.
Yeah.
It's like, if it wasn't for that conversation and with that guest, with Sean Showtime, shout out to him once again. You add little bits to your other stuff that you have, and it's like, wow, this bit is bigger and it's better. So I'm glad I never posted the whole bit. You know what I mean?
But you know what, man? And, not to cut you off.
No, go ahead.
Something that I'm just noticing, and as you talk, I'm looking at you. How much do I have to pay you?
Oh shit!
It looks like
your
eyebrow. If you let it grow, it will connect to your beard right here. How much do you need? I mean, how much? I give you $10.15.
It doesn't grow here that far though.
I'm looking at it. It's about to fucking connect, yo.
But it stops there. That's it.
If you let this shit grow right here, it's almost to your eyebrow, dude.
I never have to trim nothing in between. I never have to mess with it.
It's almost there, bro.
It stays there. Eventually it may.
If you let your beard grow thick,
I could let this all connect then.
You should. How much I gotta pay you?
It's like if you grow out of Jerry.
$10.15. If you let all of this connect and grow right, look, I'm looking at it. It's like almost connected to your beard. Let that shit happen. How much you need? $10. I got $11.50. I'll give you that.
I need more than that.
$11.50.
I mean, we still gotta shave everything off for free.
We do.
For free.
Before you do that,
grow this out.
I can see.
I
Look,
can't.
Your eyebrow is about to. It can connect to your beard, dude.
But I don't mess with it. So if it gets there, I'll still trim it before it does.
No.
I won't allow it.
What the fuck,
I'm
Jay?
sorry, dog. Did I fuck up? Did I not? I think that's no.
I think it'll grow right there if you let it, man.
No.
Please.
It won't.
$15.
I'm a hairy individual, people.
$15?
Nope. I mean,
$15.30?
no.
The fuck, Jay?
I mean, come on, man.
That's the easiest $15.20 you ever made.
Yeah, but it takes forever for hair to grow.
Not you. I've seen your.
I'm waiting
You
for it.
shave your beard. By the end of the week, it's back. Let that shit grow.
Just-
Let this connect. Man,
I'm letting it. It won't.
you look like you got a shiesty on.
I be rocking it like.
Yeah, do that shit, please.
Like a bonnet.
No, you
It'd
look
be-
like fucking Teen Wolf.
Well, yeah, I know.
Do it.
Like Wolverine.
How much? $15.30.
$22.95.
22.95. You heard it first. You can, if you want to see Justin's hair, the unibrow grow down
Contribute.
from eyebrows to the fucking beard.
So
I'm looking at it. It's almost there.
So he cut me off in a deep conversation for my eyebrow.
I'm looking at this. I'm like, whoa, that shit is almost connecting. Let's do it. How much?
I am a hairy motherfucker, dog. But I just shaved my chest though, so that's different. Hairy up here, shaved.
Okay, sorry.
No Diddy.
No, yes, no Diddy at all.
But when you have muscles, you gotta see them. So you want to shave your chest
Or
so you
if
can
you just like,
so you can
if
see
you just
it.
like out here.
And you
Like,
want
look,
to
I am
flex.
man. I
and
am
you
man.
want to flex.
Men grow hair. Men grow hair. Men have muscles.
Men
grow hair.
Men scratch chest because it's hairy as fuck.
Hey, look, women love everything masculine.
My
Period.
tattoos, you can see them better shaved.
Listen, nature is nature.
Well, let's get into that, sure, shall we? Then we have this conversation.
Nature is nature. Women love masculine, meaning anything that they can't do, they love it. Growing beards, hair on the chest, they love it. They might say they don't, but they do.
They don't like hairy balls.
They can do that. They don't have balls.
They don't like hairy balls, is what I'm saying.
They can get pretty
ladies
down there.
Ladies, you can weigh in the comments. Do you prefer hairy balls or shaved balls? I mean, hopefully, if you're a good female, you're putting your mouth on said balls, and you don't want hair in your mouth, so you probably want a nice smooth pair of nuts in your face.
But what if they're stubbly and they like stab her tongue?
And she gets a little bit of,
It's like licking Velcro.
at least there's more traction. You might catch it and just drag and make it and feel a little bit better and pull your nutsack up a little bit off her tongue. That sounds wild.
I don't know.
You should try that, ladies.
I'm not sure. I just tell jokes.
You should have
And I drive
somebody.
trucks.
You should have somebody shave their balls and then lick them every process of the way and see how it feels on your tongue. Don't report back. Just let the guy know if he enjoys it or not.
Or if you enjoy it,
Well,
is it good for you?
I like a tongue on my balls. Shaved.
You know, I hear more things about hygiene.
That's what I'm saying. Because if you're shaving your balls, you've got a good hygiene.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Or it might smell like Elmer glue.
It might stink.
Or like spoiled milk. Or like dick cheese.
Your accent is great.
You don't want to smell like dick cheese.
Dick cheese is not good.
No.
It's not goat cheese. It's dick cheese.
You don't want to smell like any type of cheese.
Richard.
How about that deodorant they stay advertising for the women to like put down everywhere?
Wait, hold on.
There's it's like this
Where?
everywhere. It's like body deodorant. And I think it's promoting non-washing.
Yeah, don't do that, ladies. Wash your ass,
please.
And put a finger in your butthole with said at least baby wipe. Look. Toilet paper is not going to do it. I know those who have a bidet, you think you need a bidet. It's just like spraying. You can spray a dish with the hose, but it's not necessarily all the way clean. So it's like a combination of everything.
It's like you're not fully clean unless you're
squeaky clean.
I'm not going to advertise them because they're not sponsoring us.
Is that the brand?
It rhymes with rest.
Oh yeah.
You're not fully clean unless you're fully clean.
No.
Yeah, they're not sponsoring.
I say squeaky because you want squeaky.
What exactly makes that squeaky sound?
Your butthole and the baby wipe.
So it's like if you don't have no oil there or nothing to interfere, it's like skin on skin squeak.
Yeah. Dry toilet paper hurts.
Hurts?
Yeah.
Cottonelle?
Northern?
Great Northern?
Listen, man, that is not cleaning your butthole. That is not cleaning your butthole, people. Regular toilet paper is not going to do it.
What if you got aloe?
No, you need a wet wipe.
Flushable or non-flushable?
I mean, preferably non. They're thicker.
What about dude wipes?
Those are good, but they're just a dude wipe, so they cost more.
So what should the ladies use? Should they use dude wipes?
They should use baby wipes.
Baby wipes?
You probably get more bang for the buck. I mean, you can get non-flushable and just throw them in the trash.
So wonder if you don't have any, and you're in a public restroom. Should you do the?
You got to use toilet paper.
So should you do the shuffle to the sink? If it's not a one player only bathroom?
No, if it's a one player, you got all the freedom in the world.
But what if you're in the public restroom?
No, you just got.
You remember when we was younger? When we were all kids, we would be in front of the urinal, pants and underwear down to our ankles, like using the bathroom, looking like, what the fuck's wrong with you? Like,
no worries.
Could you imagine?
Now I need water. I gotta look at Zern. I gotta fucking pay attention.
Could you imagine as an adult doing that? How we used to do as little boys?
Nope.
That shit is crazy. Could you imagine going into a bathroom and seeing a grown ass man with his pants and his underwear down to his ankles?
I'm gonna start.
What?
I'm gonna start.
You gonna do it?
It's a trend.
No.
Everybody out there, let's start a trend.
No, sir.
Where we pull our pants all the way to our ankles and pee.
Like we used to when we was kids? Fuck
yes.
that, Justin. No, man.
I'm kidding. Dude, like I said, I gotta look at Zern. I gotta fucking flush the toilet. Anybody else got stage fright when you're by yourself? It's weird.
No, but I'm thinking like, so if you don't have any dude wipes, right?
I mean, you guys gotta wipe it. Dude, I ran out of baby wipes once, and I felt like a fucking child wiping my ass.
Flush the toilet, right?
Multiple times.
Flush the toilet, and do you dip the toilet paper in the toilet and wipe? Do you do that or what? You don't do it?
That's fucking genius. That's genius. You might want to get the first couple wipes out just so you don't waste the flush, and then you go for the fucking wet. That's fucking genius, people. Hey, if you're stranded and it's a public bathroom and you have no baby wipes, take your shit, get a good couple wipes with that toilet paper, flush it, then dip toilet paper into clean water and continue wiping your ass, dude. You are genius.
I kind of think it's a little gross still, but you like that?
That's genius. It's better than trying to walk to the sink.
Oh no, fuck walking to the
so you're
shuffling to the sink.
So that's genius. You just reshuffle. I mean, the water's clean. It went through. It flushed.
But to me, it's kind of spoiled. It's still spoiled water.
It's public water. It ain't your house water where you constantly, it's your water. But if you got guests coming in, you got people in there, it's still pissy, shitty, same flushy water.
But I was thinking like this, like
it's not public. We flushed water.
This is a fail that I tried.
Okay.
I'm like, okay, I know what I'm about to do, so I prepare with soap and water. But by the time you're done and ready to use it, it's fucking mush and slime.
Yeah.
It doesn't work.
No.
It doesn't work.
No, you're just stuck until you get home to properly clean. And even then, to really clean, you got to shower and what I mean. I'm not saying baby wipes in your booty hole smells good to get licked. That's not what I'm.
Look, I saw a video. Kurt Angle said, because Rikishi did this thing where he put his butt in his face and shit. Kurt Angle said that, Rikishi took a dump and didn't wipe his ass good. And during one of those, scenes that Rikishi, because Rikishi had this, this big ass. And he would rub his butt in your face and shit.
And he did it probably on purpose, shitty, stinky ass.
And Kurt Angle said it smelled so bad. And that was fucking disgusting.
Dude, I never had a fucking doo-doo stain in my drawers since I used baby wipes. That's over 20 years.
I personally think...
You know why? Because when your butthole itches and you dig in there, you're digging in there, but now your fucking drawers are going inside your butthole where your fucking shit is. And now you got shit stains because you don't know how to wipe your ass properly because you're just using toilet paper.
I have a solution for all of that.
Baby wipes.
Fuck that. Look. I wear nothing but brown underwear. Okay? I wear brown underwear. All right?
That's lazy.
It's brown. You could wear it 4 times. Times are hard. Things are expensive. Okay? You wear brown underwear. You wear them one way. You turn them around. That's day 2. You turn them inside out. You do the same repeat. You can wear your underwear 4 times.
And before you gotta wash it. You gotta wash it.
Brown underwear is the way to go, people. Wear brown underwear, and you can wear them 4 times. With the price of laundry and water and soap powder, save you some money. Brown underwear.
I mean, it's kind of genius. But you still don't want shit stains.
You won't have any shitty or any bacon strips.
Shitty assholes. Just fucking wash your ass. That's all I'm trying to say.
Listen, there's more stinky people out here than it is people that smell good.
I know. That's what I'm saying. That's crazy. That's amazing. Why?
You know why? I'll tell you why. When you see these women out here,
yeah,
and they spend a lot of time on their face and hair, and makeup. They ain't washing no booty.
They gotta be.
They ain't.
But if your fingernails are long, you got a stinky butthole.
So let me ask you this.
Those are facts.
I got a couple of questions.
Yep, no problem. Let's do it.
The ladies, like all the ones that be twerking and stuff on Instagram and on TikTok and stuff, do you think that they are right? Are they smelling good?
Well, I have a theory on that. Once again, if you can zoom in and see any long fingernails, automatic stink. Automatic strike. That's an automatic strike. Your long fingernails obviously can't get in your butthole. Because, listen, when you're wiping your ass, and I'm sorry, no Diddy, I'm a guy, but I finger my butthole daily. Because on the surface, it's almost like God when he fucking ties a balloon. You see it like this. If you're just doing this, it's not clean. You gotta do this. At least to the.
So you think if they did like a impression, it would be a sunburst of poop?
A sunburst of poop.
Mm-hmm. Like if you like when you sit down and say you get up, you might have a wedgie or grata, and then you pull it out as a sunburst of poop.
Probably just because of the pattern, the splatter pattern.
Splatter pattern?
Splatter pattern. It's almost like what was it? The blood splatter. You can tell how they got stabbed or some shit. You can tell how much poop you had in your butthole when you get up. If you're fucking, according to the way your shithole.
All right, so moving right along. Can we change the subject?
Yes. Hey, we were getting in depth, but I'm just saying, if you're not getting in cleaning, the chicks on Instagram, like I said,
when they twerk,
instantly long fingernails stink. There's some that are big, but they're classy. So you know they want to smell okay. And then there's just some that just...
So do you think they'd be like, well, I'm on video. It don't really matter. Nobody will never know that I'm not fresh.
100%. Because you think they're at the gym. Some are at the gym. They got that pump. Their booty looks nice. It's after a workout. They've been sweating. Little juices flow.
What about when they clapping? Like, what do you think that smells like?
Well, it all depends on how the asshole is taken care of. Because it's like a bag, you know, so because it's just pushing out the smell. If they're right, that's probably not. Listen, all booties still smell like booty, but it just depends on the degree of booty it smells like.
So you saying it's all a degree of booty?
Yeah.
What does booty smell like?
Poop. At its worst, it smells like poop. But as you get better, it can smell like soap.
Or nothing.
Or nothing.
Yeah.
Exactly. Because
so
it's just skin.
How many people you think are smelling like nothing?
Oh, wow.
Give me a percentage.
Of people? Out of billions?
I'm talking about the people that post their clapping and twerking videos.
I mean, well, there's a lot of those fills. I would say... Damn, that's a good one.
Wonder if it's
not 50%. It's not 50%.
You think not 50? You think like 40% is smelling decent?
I'd say 32.
32?
32% maybe?
That be in the camera like, hey, and twerking?
Yeah.
It smell decent.
It smell decent. So out of 100, what's 32%? That's, what is that? 68? No. 32%. Here comes my man. It'd be 32 people out of 100, right?
32 people?
Yeah. 32% out of 100 is 32 people, correct? I'm assuming? I don't know. People check my math. Let's just say out of 132, you think out of 132?
I would like to move on from the conversation.
I'm not. Let's boil this shit down. Hold on. Out of 100 Instagram models, how many do you think would be smelling?
Okay, so this is what I've seen so far.
We'll boil it down to this and we'll move on.
The world has...
Because we're getting close. I know. He's itching.
The world is changing.
Yes.
They got a lot of chicks farting on the videos, which is unheard of.
Eating Cheetos and shit.
I watched the live of a person that took a dump.
No, you did not.
Yeah.
You did not.
Yeah.
How did you... Wait a minute. How did you stumble upon somebody doing a live?
It was a comedian, and I think she's cool. And she pretty much... When people are on live, they do everything.
So she went and took a shit.
She took a shit.
She was farting? A good...
And you heard the toilet go, whoop, and you heard her wipe herself. And, you know, I still like her. But she did it. I didn't like her, like, want to date her, but she's a comedian and she was cool. But she did that. Another comedian, well, not a comedian, but I was watching a TikTok live and, you know, very attractive woman. And she was just like, and just kept it moving like we didn't hear that shit. Like, yeah, I heard you fart.
What?
On live.
The fuck?
Yeah, these live and the internet, it's like, I don't know if they're like, if their reasoning is this is some human shit.
Oh, this is just me. I'm just hanging out.
Yeah. a lot of women they belch and stuff on live.
That I can.
Yeah, but I'm a guy. How many times do you hear me belch? You know, it's like I'm a guy.
Yeah. Well, no, yeah. I still try to hide shit.
You know, there was a female that I used to talk to, and we used to FaceTime, and she was like, and I was like, block. I blocked the shit out of her because it's like,
literally.
Yeah, I did. I was
block that shit out.
Because I took it as a sign of disrespect.
Of course.
Just recently, I'm at work. Motherfucker my age or older came out of the restroom and stood like 5 feet behind me, was like, and I took it as a sign of disrespect. I mean, I'm a guy. I'm not a stiff. I like to joke. I play and shit too.
Right.
But I just thought that was very disrespectful.
Yeah.
You just came your ass out the bathroom.
You could have shit yourself in there and then came out.
Or why the fuck you coming out here farting
That's
like
what I'm
5
saying.
feet behind me?
Yeah.
And I'm like, I didn't comment. I didn't laugh because I didn't think it was funny.
Yeah.
I felt it was a sign of disrespect.
Right.
And I just...
Because how do you know he didn't say, I'm going to go fart on
and he was like, yeah, that Taco Bell's catching up to me. Look.
Wow.
Like I said, I'm about to be 50. I know how it is. We're guys. We do shit like that.
Are you having a party?
What?
Are you having a party?
A party? Are we having a party?
A 50-year-old? Hey, come on.
I know I should, but I'm not thinking about it. But maybe I should. But in my mind, at 50, I'm thinking like my circle should be upgraded so much.
Right.
You know, a lot of people always plan their party and they spend a lot of money on their 50th party. But I'm like, why do people spend money on their 50th party when I think, you know, it's your party?
You shouldn't have to spend no money.
That's what I think. Maybe I'm wrong. I'm crazy. I don't know. But I'm like...
But it's tough because the people try and plan shit, you know, and try and get you, you know what I mean? And this and that.
I get it, but I'm just
all.
saying, you know.
I'll tell you what. I was surprised for my 40th. Was it my 40th? I was surprised because, you know, I went up there and I assumed that we were just going to hang out for my sister's birthday, you know, because she was turned 30. And they had it at the same place. So I was, you know, we had it because hers is the 20th, mine's the 25th, same month. So it was just like, so I just showed up and people showed up that I didn't expect to show up because they planned it. You know what I mean? It caught me off guard. That was the first time I was ever surprised, which is cool. But I came from out of town, so they had that shit all figured out before I got there. You know what I mean? But what else?
Yeah. So,
but if somebody plans some shit and they try and get you involved, and then you go, oh, I gotta show this shit to do. You know what I mean? Especially at 50, you don't know what the fuck. You know,
50 brings a lot of things out, but
yeah, man.
I guess I need to start thinking about it, but you know, I haven't thought
it's
about it.
It's a special year, man. Yeah. I guess it is, but I know in the grand scheme of things, it's another year. But you know, it's a milestone year. Everyone in your head, it's a milestone
50
year, man.
50 is a milestone.
It's like because you know you hope to be another. It's like how much longer do we have? You know what I mean? Yeah. And that can be cut short by anything. But if you just think
short anyway.
But if you think, but I'm saying if you think in longevity, you know what I'm saying? Because like my dad, I know he's at the age older than when his parents passed.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Because they passed in like their 60s, I think. You know what I mean? And he's in his 70s, and you know what I mean? So I'm wondering how he, you know what I mean? And we're in our early stages, so it's just like, you know, it's we try and move and do things, man, before this is over. And we all don't know what this is, to be honest. It's still just, everyone has theories. We know what we call it, but what is this? You know what I'm saying, man?
It's life.
That's the term.
Life.
That's the term.
And I determined that living life is like basically when you say where do you live, you're basically asking where do you sleep, poop, shower, eat, and
rest.
You know,
just rest, or hang,
or where you sexually climax at.
Yeah, because you don't do it in public.
That's life, man.
Yeah.
Life is fucking, shitting, eating, and pooping. That's life.
Yeah.
Where do you live? Where do you shit? Where do you eat? Where do you fuck? Where do you sleep at? Where do you live? I've just been living life. What is living life? Shitting, eating, pooping, and fucking. That's life, right?
But you gotta work too. You gotta do something to make money to be able to be somewhere to have.
You make money to do what? To have
a place to do all that.
Yeah.
But you need a place.
You need a place
unless
to
you're doing
eat.
it on the street.
You need a place to eat.
Yeah.
To shit.
Yes.
To fuck.
Yes.
And to sleep.
Yeah.
You need to work.
To pay for all that.
For life. You need to work for life.
Yeah.
So, living life. Life ain't nothing but shitting, fucking, eating, and sleeping. That's life to me. You can't tell me anything different.
More than that.
What is it?
I mean, we do those things, but there's all types of fun in between.
Like what?
Well, this right here.
Give me an example.
Right here. The podcast we're shooting out to the world.
We're shooting the podcast out to the world. Before that, I had to do all 4 of those things.
Well, of course. But this is the in-between. Because those are basics.
Maybe afterwards I'll go to sleep. I have to eat.
I had a wild dream last night talking about sleep.
Tell us about your dream, Jay.
Whew, people, man, this dream was wild, yo, because it was in a creepy-ass, dingy, dirty basement that I have no recollection of. So
You never seen his basement before?
No, never seen his basement before. I'm in there.
Is it dark?
Dark.
So if you had to say what type of light it was, what kind of light was it?
Dark. I had my, I think, cell phone flashlight.
That was it?
Yes.
Yikes.
Yes.
Yo.
So it's already spooky. I'm walking, and I come around, I turn, I look left, and on the ground there's this creature, animal, and it looked like a wolf creature type thing. And I believe there was blood. It was dead. It was definitely dead. Like somebody killed it. Yes, because it was in a basement. It was just laying there. And I'm just like, what the F? Freaking out. And I go and I leave. And as I'm leaving, dog, the light kind of flashes, yo. And I just see this fucking creepy little girl. And she's like, shh. And I freaked the fuck out and woke up. Wow. Yeah.
So this is the thing. Like every time when there's a scene, like say you were writing that scene for an actor to play that out, or even in your scene.
Yeah.
Like you said, I'm doing this, I'm doing that.
Yeah.
Real life situation would have been like, I'm looking, and then I farted. Like,
only in a comedy. It's gotta be in a comedy.
it's real life, man. That's life, man. We fart in real life, right? So you looking at shit, you like, damn, that thing dead.
Oh shit, look at that bitch.
And then you saw a little girl, she like, shh. Let's be real here. Who farted? You or the little girl? Or the little wolf thing? Somebody had to fart because they're living life.
I think the dead thing farted. It was a dead fart.
It was a dead
It
fart.
really stunk.
It was like, I'm dead. Like, my teeth is out. You said his teeth was out.
No, his teeth wasn't now. I mean, you could see they were like
fangs.
Yeah, but it was like the face. It wasn't a werewolf, but it was like a wolf creature face. Yes.
And he was living life. So he had to.
He wasn't living life. He was dead.
He was dead. Oh, he was dead. But before he had to live life,
and he
was eating.
Probably farted.
He was farting. He was like, shit, I'm dead. When you looked at it, you was like, oh shit, what the fuck is that? And then the little girl was like, shh. I'm just saying, I'm just being real here.
It's a pretty shitty episode. I was gonna name it Poop.
Pete told you about that shit.
We talk about poop.
Pete said nobody wants to hear about poop.
I know, but the problem is, man, is that all these girls.
Life, man.
No, all these girls just want to show their booty. They all want to show their booty. And the thing is, when you're hitting the doggy style, it's the most invasive thing because your butthole is just out. You bent over and your booty is just, your butthole's out. And if you ain't taking care of it properly, it stinks, ladies.
So listen,
it will stink.
And this is what I come to bring, okay, listen, and this is.
So it's fun to talk about, it's all.
Well, listen,
Because I like to put a thumb in it.
Everybody always talk about, after we had sex, he never called me. Okay, so let's break that down.
Shit.
Let's break that down.
Literally?
He never called you. Okay, there's a couple of reasons why he may have never called you.
Ooh, you didn't swallow. No, I'm kidding.
Or he's married. It was a one-time thing. He's married.
Damn.
He's in a relationship. He don't want to ever see you again. He got that off. Or here's number two. Number two is you smelled horrible.
Yes.
So you mean to tell me if you were single, you hooked up with a female, and you enjoyed yourself, and it was clean and it was great, you're not gonna call her back?
Oh, you definitely call him back. Oh.
So
clean?
Oh.
You call him back.
You gonna call back.
You gonna call back.
It's gonna be a call back. But if it was like smelling like fish, sulfur, or poop,
stinky poo poo,
you gonna be like,
I'm gonna do it, but you ain't getting a call back.
Maybe you'll do it. Like, it's been.
I mean, because I'll be doing it, and that's when you be like,
wait, you be like, what the and you be like,
and if you
no, you sniff your thumb because you put your thumb in it.
Because I put my thumb in it. Because you gotta test the temperature. You gotta see what thumbs up, 7 Up. You remember that game?
No. Do tell.
That's nothing to do with buttholes.
Oh, it didn't?
No.
Oh, okay.
You don't remember Thumbs Up, 7 Up?
We didn't play that in Cleveland.
When we were in class, where you put your head down like this, and you put your thumb up like this, right? Mm-hmm. And people will go around. And if they push down your thumb, you'd have to be like, you have to guess who pushed the thumb.
Never heard of it, never played it in my life.
That's when you found out who liked you. Because you be like,
was this authorized by the teacher?
Yeah.
What?
I mean, lightweight, because somebody you knew was up there, push your thumb down, you be like, oh, who's that bitch? She put.
I never heard of that.
Bitch.
Never heard
Thumbs
of that.
Up, 7 Up.
No, sir.
Yep.
Never heard of it.
Google it.
Okay. Maybe it's just an Erie thing.
Might be. Who knows?
PA. I'm from Cleveland, Ohio.
Yep.
We didn't play that game.
I always wonder, like when you're about to play tag, you know, like my mother and your mother were hanging up close. My mother and your mother punched your mother right in the nose. What color was the blood? Blue. BLU spells blue, and you are the one not to be it in this game of hide and go seek.
Our games wasn't like that.
You remember that?
We was bubblegum in the ditch.
Okay, I remember that one.
Do you wish?
Yeah.
That's what we played.
I remember. You don't remember?
I was the 1983, 85.
You didn't.
1, 2, 3, not it. You know, that's
what not it. Yeah, not it. 1, 2, 3, not it.
About what you said.
You don't remember ink, paint, purple, stink, poo, far out?
No, sir.
That was some dope shit.
Did you make that up? Was that your creation? It sounded like
I don't know.
It sounded like some Justin created shit.
No, but me and
What'd you say? Blue, purple, pink, stank, poop, peck, stank.
It's gonna be a beginning of a joke. Ink, paint, purple, stink, poo, fart out.
That's some eerie shit, y'all. We didn't do that in Cleveland. Let us know what you guys played when you were younger.
Yeah.
Ooga, black booger or something.
Here's one. Here's one for y'all. WBLQ.
Do tell.
So, me and my boys, Andre and Damien, shout out to Andre and Damien.
Shout out to them.
Friends forever.
Yeah.
41 years at least.
Damn.
Yeah. Childhood life. We created our own radio station, WBLQ, where we would talk shit and then we'd put the radio on just to play music and then we'd come back. This is WBLQ. And we recorded on tapes. Remember that shit? Water, booty, liquid, and whatever the Q stands for.
Water, booty, liquid.
WBLQ, water, booty, liquid, and whatever the Q stands for.
Wow.
Kids, dog. We were kids, yo.
Shout out to the kids.
Shout out to the kids.
Yeah,
hilarious.
Kids are innocent.
in life.
Life, y'all. Keep
Life.
watching. Support live comedy.
Episode of the Midnight Paco Podcast brought to you in part by the Acumen Paralegal Services. Help you help yourself the legal way. The services that they offer is they help with documents that need to be typed, guardianships, probate, divorce, wills and trust, complaints, business organization, financial planning, and legal research and writing. Go ahead and give them a call at 216-727-0049 or 216-456-2000. Michelle White will get you right.
Jay, where can they find you at, man?
Everybody, you can follow me at Justin Fuller Comedy on all platforms.
I am the _great_COREE. That's where you can find me, or you can find us both at the Midnight Paco Podcast on Instagram. This guy has a website.
JustFullerComedy.com. People, Google Justin Fuller Comedy.
Hey, thank you very much for tuning in for another episode of the Midnight Paco Podcast.
Love you all. Hit the subscribe, like, notifications, please.
Right here.
Peace out.
Midnight Paco. Midnight Paco Podcast. Midnight Paco. Midnight Paco Podcast. Midnight Paco. Midnight Paco Podcast.